this is Catherine from Accelerated Reader, reading books for you. Today, I will be reading Chapter 9 from Anchen, The Story of a Butterfly by Surina Nel. Before I begin reading, I would like to give a big thanks to the author for sending me this book to read on my channel. In the description below, I've included links for me to find and purchase this book. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Chapter 9. Anchen sat on her bed, her back turned to the door, staring outside, past the big purple and white flower, ignoring the knock at the door. Mona knocked a second time. Anchen slowly lifted and turned her head a little, then continues to stare through the window to nothing in particular. Anchen, can I come in? Mona required as she knocked on the door again. Certainly, Anchen replied, her voice void of any emotion. Mona entered, looking uncertain. She sat down next to Anchen on the pretty quilted bedspread. Mrs. Mantis called. She says you failed yet another test, she said. Anchen broke the gaze between her and Mom and stared out the window again. Anchen, I am talking to you. Anchen looked at Mona, a deviant look in her eyes. She took a deep breath as if she was going to speak, then let it out again and turned away from Mona. Anchen, things cannot go on like this, Anchen. This is the 4th test you failed this term. Not seeing, Anchen kept staring out of the window, not responding to Mona. Frustrated, Mona grabs Anchen's hand. Anchen, she called, I am speaking to you. Infuriated, Anchen looked at Mona. Her eyes were spewing fire. Why do you even care? Why now? Stunned at the outburst, Mona slowly repeats the question. Why do I even care? I am your mother. It is my job to care. Anchen snorted in disbelief at the words her mother just spoke. What on earth has gotten into you? You were always such an easy and lovable child. Where is this attitude coming from? Anchen looked up at Mona. She picked her head up just a little to look her mother square in the eyes. Tears were lining the beautiful big blue eyes. You do not get it, do you? You never do. Still stunned, Mona looked at Anchen. She took a deep breath, carefully considering what to say. Honey, are you home? Mats called as he entered the front room. You would not believe the day I had. Mona looked over her shoulder to the door. I am coming, honey. She looked back at Anchen. She took her hand in hers. We will talk about this later, Mona said, and got up and walked out. Matt calls, and I am thrown one side again, Anchen said to herself, and turned to the nightstand to pick up the picture of her and her dad. She was sitting on his shoulders at the fair, both laughing happily. I miss you so much, Daddy. I wish you were here, she said as she folded the picture frame in her arms, close to her heart. She slowly laid her head down on the pillow and curls up on the bed. A big teardrop ran across her cheek. Still, clutching the picture. In her arms, she fell asleep. Later, Mona knocked on the door and entered when she got no reply. She found Anchen asleep. Mona took the picture carefully from her arms and looked at it. A slight smile crossed her face as she looked at the happy face. Mona shook her head as if to remove the memories and placed the picture on the bedside table. She took a fluffy pink blanket and covered Anchen before placing a quick kiss on her cheek. "I love you so much," she whispered in her ear before she left the room and closed the door softly. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for Chapter 10. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book. Don't forget to like and subscribe.